Okay. Hello, this is my, I don't know what number vlog, I'll put it in the title, but I haven't made a vlog in ages, so I apologise. But today I want to talk about, I'm going to do two vlogs today, but today I'm going to talk about, first, friendships and relationships. Let's get straight to it. Friendships. What is a friendship? A friendship is a connection between two people who basically get on. That's as far as I understand it. And people who just get on and just click, and to me that's sort of what a friendship is. And a friendship is perhaps best defined for what it is not. A friendship is not, a friend is not somebody who's just around when things are good and when things are going well, or when there's drama around, or when your life is interesting. A friend is around all the time. All the time. A friend is somebody who enjoys your company. A friend is somebody who does not just contact you when they find out via whatever, your Facebook or something, that your life has become interesting. A friend is not somebody who will just contact you because they know you have juicy gossip, or they want to know something about, I don't know, your sex life or something. A friend is somebody who accepts you for who you are and wants to be your friend for who you are, and isn't somebody who's going to take the piss out of you for whatever, like in Lord of the Rings or something. A friend loves you for who you are and wants to be around you for who you are, and is going to be there for you through the tough times and the easy times, and will support you when you're down and laugh with you when you're happy. And that works the same way in return. It's a two-way street. You have to work like that. You can't have one person doing all the work, giving all the support and all that, and the other person just take. They will take the support from you and all that. That is not how a friendship works. A friendship is a two-way street. It's a connection between two people. I think my need to do this vlog was sparked because recently I had to wave bye-bye to somebody who I'd been quite close to in the past, because basically over the last couple of years they've been my friend, but they have irritated me quite a lot, and they pissed me off and overstepped the mark and were inappropriate one too many times. And also, they weren't a good friend in the sense that friendship for them wasn't a two-way street, it would seem. It was me contacting them all the time. Oh, this is going to sound like I'm sort of nag or pester or something, but what I mean is me sort of contacting them every so often, say, because we went to different colleges, saying like, oh, do you want to meet up and go to cinema, whatever, Pride, just meet up to catch up and stuff. And they would always say, oh yeah, sure, that's great, wow, brilliant, and really want to come along, and we'd have a really good time. But then for 3 months or something they wouldn't contact me. And then the only time they seem to want to be my friend is when my life gets interesting, because they randomly contacted me out of the blue after months of non-contact, saying, oh my god, we have to meet up. We have to meet up and talk. Because then you have to tell me all about, basically, I got into a relationship, which I love. Basically, I got into a relationship, and that means they now class my life as being very interesting, and they want to know all the juice. Basically, they want to know all the juicy gossip about my relationship, and I assume essentially wanted to know about my sex life, which is not something I'm really going to talk to about with somebody who just wants to be around when my life is interesting. I mean, I don't really talk to people about that. I'm not gonna sort of sit around with somebody and discuss sex all the time and discuss everything, because I think that's more than slightly inappropriate. And somebody's going to disagree with me because they will say that I talk about sex quite a lot, but I don't. That is sort of why this blog is written down, isn't it? Was sort of started with me, because friendship is when you accept people for who they are and you hang around with them because you like who they are. You don't like pick and choose with them, like you only want to hang around with them because they're interested in something, and you don't want to hang around with them or listen to them if they want to talk about something else that they're interested in. You accept what they're interested in even if you're not interested in it yourself or whatever. You just talk. It's just a connection. And friendship does not include bullying. It does not include overstepping the mark of what is inappropriate to say, of what is appropriate to say. And said individual that I was talking about overstepped the mark one too many times with me. Because nobody calls me a face-eating dyke and gets away with it. So basically, that's what friendship is about. And I have great friends who I love quite a lot. Now, onto relationships. Relationships and friendships, I mean, a friendship is a relationship because there are different kinds of relationship. You've got family relationships, friend relationships, and romantic relationships. And of course, sexual relationships, which is largely a crossover with romantic relationships, really. But if you look at it, sort of the loving relationship and the friend relationship, they do cross over quite a lot in what they are, because a good loving relationship is based on friendship, because you've got to accept the person for who they are and be interested in them and want to be around them. And obviously you've got to want to be around them, but you've got to get on with them and accept them for who they are and be interested in who they are and what they're into. And even if you're not into it yourself, even if it's like, I don't know, even you sort of not agree to disagree, but sort of, even if you love the person for them, even if, let's give an example, even if one of you is Christian, one of you is pagan, the whole point of being in love is that you accept each other and you don't have massive arguments because you have differences. Of course, I think if you're two extremely dissimilar people, it's gonna be problematic, because I know they say opposites attract, but I don't think that's always true. Because I think if you're two opposite people, then how is anything ever going to work? Because there's got to be some degree of similarity. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be like the same person. Even if people say me and Taryn are, which I think we are, I think we are. Oh, of course we're very similar. Because I don't think we'd be where we are if we weren't very similar.